Hi everyone, welcome back and welcome to my new peeps. I'm Arlene. I am a wardrobe fashion stylist, and on my channel I share going-ons of my Gen X life, a little bit of that, and some styling tips, some styling advice, how to wear. And on today's video, I'm going to be sharing my reliable, dependable self-care go-tos. I just think it's a perfect time of the year before all of the fun, craziness, festivities of the end of the year start. And for the styling section, I'm going to be focusing on some sweater tips and some sock and shoe combos that I think are a little unexpected, but you know what? That's what I am here for. I'm here to just kind of ease your eye into seeing this, and then eventually, hey, it looks down the line, it looks pretty cool because you've seen it enough. Your eyes like used to it. Yeah, and before we get into all of that, I want to thank all of you that have subscribed to my blog. I hope that you are finding some really fun gems out there through my secondhand scoop. And I also want to share with all of y'all that I'm going to be doing an outerwear roundup out there of all the secondhand awesome stuff out there, because yeah, it's that time of the year. Okay, it's winter, we're busting out our outerwear, and you know what, it's also a few months too long too, so I think we all need more than one piece of outerwear to make it through those 4 months of winter. So I'm going to be doing that roundup, and I'm also looking for sweaters that go back to my favorite fashion color, that cocoa brown unicorn color. So I'm going to be looking for some sweaters out there, and I'll be sharing that on my blog as well. All right. Cool. Let's get at it. My favorite self-care is if I can get a solid good night's sleep. I have been fighting sleep since menopause, and I pretty much have tried everything. Melatonin, valerian root, sleep by mineral. I've even given Hug Sleep. Have you seen Hug Sleep on Shark Tank? I've given that a try, and just like Robert there, it did not work for me. But I recently discovered these sleep gummies by Kush Queen, and I love them. I think it's the combination of CBD and CBN. CBD relaxes you, CBN actually keeps you asleep. And they are also so much more budget friendly than any of the other sleep aid tinctures, Hug Sleeps that I have tried. And she also gives you a 30% discount if you subscribe. And she also includes a link, so you could even earn a little bit of money back when you refer your family and your friends. In your awake hours, here's another simple, budget-friendly way to practice self-care, and it's collaging. It's such an easy, accessible way to get into the creative flow, and the best part is that anyone can do it, like me. All you need are some magazine scraps or scraps of paper, some scissors, If you don't have any scissors, I also love tearing it out, just doing awesome little tears, and then some glue. But what I really love about collaging is it allows me to like unwind and just be fully present. And there's something like so satisfying about like piecing together the colors and the textures and the images without overthinking. And you know what? The best part is that the end result is always a surprise. It is just more than I even ever expect out of my crafting. And I've challenged myself to do a 30-day practice. You could do like a week practice, and it's amazing just to see how your mood and your creativity, how it just shifts over just a few days, a week, and over a month. Part 2 of this collaging of self-care is treating yourself to a scrapbook or just visiting an art store. My favorite place to go for paper products is called Martha May, and I just love popping in there and looking at everything, and I'm talking everything. I love being surrounded by so much creative potential. Just have to share all these fun candles. Can you imagine all of these lit up at a dinner party? How fun would that be? Okay, budget-friendly self-care tip number 3 is when I am feeling overwhelmed, I love to pop into a local bookstore. I don't know, but there's just something deeply calming about being surrounded by rows of words and rows of stories and creativity. I mean, if you're in there just for like a quick visit, or if you have a couple of hours to wander, I think the experience is just so comforting. There's just like this soft hum in the atmosphere. And again, you don't have to like really buy anything. You can just be in there just soaking up the inspiration. But if you do walk out with a book or two, it's like taking a little piece of that calm home with you. Okay, a quick switcheroo. It's the first snow day here in Chicago, so I'm gonna save that sock, shoe, sweater video for another styling video, and we're gonna get into outerwear and layering outerwear. Okay, cool. Let's go. It's just a quick shot of my sock and my shoe that I was going to share, but I will definitely come back and do a sock and shoe vid. All right, outerwear time. Okay, we're starting off with my sleeveless puffer vest. These things are so valuable in my wardrobe. I have 3 different kinds. This one is by Burton. This guy is Zara, and it's, I think, down to my knees. Again, sleeveless, and all 3 work so differently. Here's a puffer from the Barney's Co-op days. Oh my God, I love a baseball jacket because there's so much room in a baseball jacket. You could easily layer underneath a baseball jacket. So I have 2 of those. And then I have just your simple overcoats. I have that camel printed one, and this one is a classic by Jill Sander. I will never let that puppy go. a utility jacket by Relwyn. I have another overcoat. This one's really long and just luxe. It's full cashmere. And then, a leather jacket. You can use, again, as a good layer piece, because you know me, I will layer anything. Okay, let's start with the sleeveless puffer vest. I think this is the perfect piece for those days when it's not quite freezing out just yet, but you need a little bit more warmth. I like pairing it or layering it with my other pieces of outerwear, either layering it under or over. And it just gives you that extra layer of coziness without feeling bulky. Here I have it worn under my baseball jacket. So not only is it practical, but it also adds like great texture and dimension to your outerwear fits. Like, I love the play of proportions in both the left image with the utility jacket and the puffer, and the middle image with the shorter puffer over the longer puffer vest. And I love the pattern mixing and the texture mixing on the right image with the camo wool coat over the long puffer vest. Okay, last layered outerwear looks. This time layering over my overcoats. So look on the left is my baseball jacket layered over my Jill Sander overcoat, and look on the right is the long vest layered over that same Jill Sander overcoat. Alright guys, that's a wrap on layering outerwear. It's a pretty simple way to elevate your cold weather style. You're still staying comfy and warm, and I hope I gave you guys some ideas before we have to bust out our big puffer coats for the season. Okay, all right, till next time. Oh, and please like, share, and subscribe if you like this content, and I'll see you next week.